My name's Andy Park. I have over 25 years in business and IT consulting experience, and I'm also co-founder of TeamCentral, which is a low-code integration platform as a service company. I'll be your host for today's event, and shortly I'll hand it over to Ed Harof, who will be the MC and moderator for the event. We have an amazing panel lined up for you. Several are joining from around the globe. These folks are experts in their field and also have unique perspectives to share on how technology and low code touches their lives in what they do every day. Without further ado, I will introduce Ed Harof, who's sitting next to me. He's president of Digital Cloud Solutions. He has an extensive background in how to apply technology to solve complex business problems. He's also a low-code evangelist. So I'll turn the mic over to you, Ed, and if you wouldn't mind, introducing yourself and kicking off.
All right. Well, thank you guys very much. Yeah, my name's Edward Harof. I'm a New Yorker who's resided in Atlanta most of my life. Atlanta, big technology capital of the South, one of them, but involved, just blessed being in the technology space since '89 and working internationally right off the bat with a German and Manchester-based UK development group. And it's just has been what a tremendous experience of the evolution of the in our lifespan of technology, from the mainframes to the PCs to the cell phones to ERP affordable in the business community. And as you go through all of those things, that's what's kind of led me to the no-code trends. I've heard about it forever, and we heard about the cloud, a decade ago, 15 years ago. But it's come into its own. And the past year I've spent, working with companies and universities like gentlemen that I'll introduce you to in a minute. And just, what is it? And how is it? Because everybody's got that perception of well, it's been around a while and those kinds of things. And it's like, well, how does it apply today? And is it real, or is it philosophical? And so I jumped into that. And with my network, I've got thousands and thousands of contacts around the world that I've built relationships with, just because I love technology and I love helping companies, and I really appreciate TeamCentral putting this together and letting me reach out to all of you guys, and I can't thank you enough for being here. So enough about me. And so I'm going to go down the list here, and what I'd like you to do is introduce yourself and your company, a little bit of your bio, and then touch on what does no code, low code mean to you in any capacity that you would like to highlight, whether it's something that you've actually implemented, done, seen, what have you. Okay, so we'll begin with A, and I'm pleased to introduce you to Adam Shapiro.
Hi, good day everyone. Adam Shapiro from Autopilot Workflow Solutions. And 1 minute to brag, we've just finished the Microsoft Partner Awards, and we managed to win an amazing award for the new ISV Partner of the Year in South Africa. So yeah, really proud of that achievement. So Autopilot is a low-code workflow automation tool. We handle internal workflows within organizations, and then help organizations onboard new customers, new employees, and new vendors. And more recently, we've integrated into Teams, which has been an absolute winner for us and for our clients. We've had an interesting low-code journey. When we first started our business in 2014, we did our market research, and almost all the clients said, this is great, but we have to be able to build solutions ourselves. So we spent a year building our back end, and actually, to be honest, not that many of our clients use that backend, but it's still been a huge win for us in that we can use junior and mid-range developers to then develop solutions on our low-code base. So absolutely no regrets about joining the low-code revolution. And we're really excited to speak here today.
Congratulations. Thank you, Adam.
Good.
And next, of course, I lost my list. Who's next on the list?
Oh, we can go. Let's just. You were going to go alphabetical, or we have. Let's do Kevin. Going to go Kevin Quarter maybe first.
Hey everybody, Kevin Quarter. Been with Centric Consulting for 10 years now, and been in the ERP space where I've seen a big evolution and big push to get to the cloud, and it is an area too where they're starting to leverage these concepts of no or low code by building a lot of the tools that developers, kind of the technical developers, would leverage to whether it's reporting or moving data around. These cloud applications are building them in the apps for kind of business system admins to really take their abilities and reliance on IT to the next level. So it's been really cool to see. We're a NetSuite Alliance partner, so here in Vegas, meeting new folks and talking about all the great things we do here at Centric, and super excited about this crew here. Some amazing people, so I'm excited for everybody to hear everybody's story.
Thank you, Kevin. All right, back on track. Ajay.
Hi, my name is Ajay Sharma. I work for the UC Health in Cincinnati. I'm an IT project administrator. I'm coming to you from the great state of Ohio. Of course, one of the things that I've been doing is over the last 15 years been involved in healthcare IT. I'm also a past president of the Central Southern Ohio HIMSS, and I've been on their board for over a decade now. But I've been in IT consulting for also about 25 years. And one of the things that drives me within healthcare, and especially healthcare provider IT, is being able to do more with less. One of the main things healthcare is challenged each and every day to come up with innovative and imaginative solutions for better patient care. Ultimately, that is our North Star: better patient care, better patient engagement. Those are the things that I believe we can leverage low code or no code type of applications in order to facilitate faster rollout to and deployment to patients and our providers. So that's my take on today, and I look forward to the discussion. Thank you.
Thank you, Ajay. And I'm going to say your whole name because I really worked hard at it. Kevin Kursa Devecioglu.
Yes, perfect. Yes, thank you so much. Appreciate
You're welcome.
it. Okay, great. Thank you. Well, thanks for having me. First of all, it's very exciting to be in this panel of experts in low-code technology. And thanks for TeamCentral for organizing this and putting this together. Much appreciated. My name is Kerwin, and I'm with Bimser International. Bimser International is based in New York, and we are a global enterprise software publisher. So we are active nationally and internationally, and we have been in low-code software publishing since 1990. So we've been in this field for a long time. We have two different platforms that we offer for different business requirements. And with the low-code technology, our experience goes. We have multi-industry experience. We have clients in many different industries, as well as multicultural, because we are active nationally as well as internationally. We have clients on pretty much almost every single continent. So that's a great experience that we have, and that's a journey, as some of our colleagues introduced earlier. And it's exciting to be here. For the low code, not only we actually develop the technology and promote it nationally and internationally, we also work very close with academia. We have an internship program that we teach university students how to use low code technology. in their career. So that's something that also we believe in. We believe in the future workforce, and we like to also support them via this internship program. And there are many different things that we'll talk about today from different angles in terms of industries and low-code practices. I'm looking forward to further this conversation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kevin. Lance, Kerwin.
Hello, how are you doing? Thank you for having me. My name's Lance Kerwin. I'm at Florida State University in the College of Business. Yes, this exciting season. The football team's doing well. Looking forward to our game against Wake Forest this weekend. I have 28 years of experience, starting off as a mainframer, client server, and web apps. I've done a lot of strategic work, especially around data centers, probably the last 10 years. But at Florida State, I've been on faculty for 5 years. And to build on top of what Kevin said, I'm really focused on that future workforce as well. Low code, no code to me means that our industry has made it. It's about collaborating with the people that we're solving problems with. If you go back to even when I started my career 28 years ago, you needed to have somebody that knew what a computer was if you wanted to build software. In fact, it was almost a privilege to have a computer in the 1980s and 90s, and now it's expected. And the one analogy I like to explain to my students that are coming into the workforce is if you just go back 100 years ago, to any town in the United States, you might be having a debate on whether you're going to get a car. There weren't interstates in the country. We didn't have the infrastructure in place. We had the train then. And if you go back, I think it's important that you look at the history of computing and where we're going. And low code, no code for me is a springboard into the next. My 28 years have gone by like that. So let's round it up to 30. The next 30 years, this low code, no code is the bridge into everybody being able to get the same type of skills and experiences we have, and then we can focus on collaborating and designing. But really happy to be a part of this group. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Lance. Yeah, I don't miss dragging around a 286 in a monitor at the Delta check-in counter. Things have changed. Mr. Johnson, Marc Johnson.
How is everybody? I want to thank everybody for being on this as well. I want to thank Andy and Ed for putting this together. And I think it's just a fun event to get and kind of talk about some of these topics. But my name is Marc Johnson. I'm the CEO and co-founder of TeamCentral. TeamCentral's first product is which we call the Central Integration Platform that Andy mentioned. It's a low-code, no-code automation product. It's really kind of focused on data integration, data management, and really helping organizations scale their operations by, taking all the information that's needed across business process and synchronizing, connecting. The reason that this topic is of interest to me, my background, 20 plus years, is more on the pro developer side. Started in industry and financial services, moved into consulting work and product work, and I fought against these tools. I felt like they were tools that kind of hindered me more than helped me. But the reality of it is, with the amount of digital transformation that's happening today, there's just not enough builders in the world. And so, to me, the reason that I was, the inspiration for building this company, or at least part of it, is, how do we create more builders? How do we make the builders that exist today more efficient and focused and on key differentiators? And so that's really why kind of being a part of the low code, no code world is something that I'm proud and excited to do.
Thank you, Marc. Michael McCullough, Amtrak, which we thank you for keeping the rails going. So
we do what we can. Thank you. So hello, everybody. Michael McCullough here. It is an absolute honor and privilege to be a part of this panel discussion. Unlike most everybody else that's here, I am not a developer or a computer guy. My background was actually, I was in a previous life, I was in the military. And then once I got out and became normal, I got into the organizational development and improvement arena. So with that came a lot of process mapping, process improvement, Lean Six Sigma. And the one thing that I always noticed was, it's like if we could just, in trying to hash out or improve this process, if we only had this one tool or this one thing that would just get us over the edge. And up until about 10 years ago, the citizen development wasn't as available as it's starting to become. So the way that I kind of look at citizen development and how we've used it at Amtrak is it's much more than building a neat app. If you have a bad process, but you build an app to support it, you have a very efficient way of doing something poorly. For us, it's about connecting the dots, building relationships, improving our processes, all at the same time of building these really neat tools to support our business process. I have focused probably for the last 5 years on the governance side of it. So training programs, serving as an advocate for not only the developers, but the organization itself. And then, of course, helping to build credentialing and kind of the software agnostic approach to implementing citizen development. So super excited to be here and share what I know. And thank you.
Yeah, well, thank you. And definitely the governance is a key component to our topics today. So, Ryan Rybolt.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, Ryan Rybolt. I'm the CEO of and co-founder of a company called Payload. We operate in the fintech space, and I've been in fintech for 20 years, and we've seen significant disruption and evolution of payments, and you guys experience it every single day. And a lot of that, transformation from just having, something, reading cards on a desk to fully embedded payments. A lot of it was led by, key, fintech leaders like Stripe and Square. And yet you see this digital innovation and digitization take place when it comes to document workflow. And a lot of these financial platforms, that run these business platforms, they still have very archaic payment workflows. And so we set out on a journey 3 years ago to build a developer-centric, low code, no code toolkit to allow platforms to fully automate payment without all payments, not just on the card rails, but completely eliminate checks and wires and in a fully embedded with minimal PCI scope. And so I'm pleased to be here, kind of coming from a different angle where we've tried to build, this set of technology stack that enables low code and no code integrators to just fully embed payments and automate workflows. So I'm pleased to be here.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you. And our last participant, Mr. Tom D'Alfonso.
Hi,
Sir?
Edward. Yeah, I'm Tom
Hi.
D'Alfonso. I'm an agricultural systems engineer. I work in the area of food production all my career, primarily in animal production, so chickens and pigs and cows and fish. My company, Agmine, gathers data in animal production facilities and in animal feed mills, and we apply products and know-how to improve the health and nutrition and well-being of the animals. I've used technology and integrated technology in agribusiness for a long time, and recently developed an app for human health and nutrition, helping people choose foods based on their nutritional requirements, their preferences, their health goals, and was really the light bulb went off with the no code, low code approach. So I'm a new user, very excited about it, and very excited to be on this panel. Thank you.
Well, thank you, and thank you guys for doing that. What a fantastic mix, and that was the whole point. All of you are very successful, and I find with a lot of podcasts and things, there's a lot of theory, which is good. We need theory, but we also need results. And here's the team that you guys just listened to, and this is available for recording or playback right afterwards. And I encourage all the participants to play it back and share it.